presented by MGM Rewards. It's your chance to be part of history. Honor this season's top performance.
Seventh inning elimination game 4. Blue Jays lead the Yankees 2-1. Cam Schlittler still out there for the Yankees.
They got a run in the first. 3 batters into the game as Guerrero drove in Springer, who had doubled to start the game.
Beside the 2 runs, he's been pretty good tonight. And he gets Santander to pop the first pitch out of play. 0-1.
It's been a much different story for Schlittler today.
Anthony Santander hitless tonight. A strikeout and a lineout. Laying out and right. In his first season with the Canadian
you expected, maybe not this drastic of a
Blue
swing
Jays.
in one direction. But bottom line, he's in the 7th inning and has given it another very strong effort.
Yeah, he really has. And again,
0-1. Inside, down as well. 1-1 on Santander.
but he's done exactly what Aaron Boone would love.
Not a lot of strikeouts tonight for Cam Schlittler.
Clean game, the hard decision.
2 compared to his game 3 of the wild card, where he had 12.
Even though they're up 2-1 by John Snow.
And we're in the 7th. Swing and a miss. Cutter high, and Santander chases. It's 1-2.
For Schneider, you've got Little from the left side, Jeff Hoffman, Braden Fisher from the right side. You wonder if you can get more Yariel Rodriguez, who threw just 7
Payoff
pitches.
pitch from Schlittler to Santander. Fouled off. And we'll do it again. A high heater.
Santander nothing to show for it today, but a quarter of the pitches that Schlittler has thrown have come to him.
One, two.
1-2, Santander.
High and up. That didn't make sense, but oh well. 2-2.
Clement and Jimenez to follow.
Ernie Clement on deck. Fly ball popped up. McMahon coming over. He slips and makes the catch! Another amazing catch by Ryan McMahon in foul territory. The shades of him going into the Red Sox dugout in this building in Game 3 of the Wild Card Series.
And he had to check his environment, making sure and seeing how close he was to the dugout. What an athletic play.
So I'll go into the dugout in Schlittler's last start when Schlittler went out there for the 8th inning.
Wow.
Stops a little bit shy. Still, though, gets dirty.
Yeah, you go from grass to the track there in cleats.
Gave out.
Yeah.
That is okay. He's got the home run that has the Yankees on the board. Fun defensive play there for the first
1 out.
7.
Crowd's gotten going now. Here's Ernie Clement.
2 of the runs scored today. 8 for his last 10.
Clement with a fly ball into the gap. Base hit.
This guy's incredible.
Another hit for Ernie. His second single, and he's got a multi-hit night after his 4-hit night last night.
Swings, meaning they're just not sitting on their back leg trying to lift the ball and hit it out of into the moon. So that's what it takes when you're facing really good fastball delivery and fastball velocity. That's the only way. That's textbook. You just take what they give you and don't try to pull everything. And that's why you have a team philosophy that works.
Andres Jimenez pops the first play out of play. First ball out of play. It's 0-1.
The ball is 1 strike on the 9-hitter Jimenez. It was these guys that got to Schlittler in the 5th. Clement and Jimenez had back-to-back hits, 8 and 9.
Jimenez a single in the 5th. 1 for 2. He's batting out of the 9th spot. George Springer, who had the go-ahead sac fly in the 5th, on deck. 0-1 offer. Swing and a miss! Inside cutter up by the chest, and he's in 0-2 hole. Just swung under. Payoff pitch from Schlittler to Jimenez.
The 0-2 pitch.
And Jimenez nearly goes after that fastball up and out. It's 1-2.
Batter coming to the plate.
And a man warming up in the bullpen. It was Camilo Doval last inning. It's Devin now.
The game with a double. He laced his last one for the sacrifice. And it'll be interesting to see what he does against Springer, who's looked comfortable.
1-2.
So Williams is ready to go.
That's right at Schlittler, and it bounces off Jazz's glove in the center. Ernie's going to go to third.
Instead of an inning-ending double.
That was a double play ball, and it bounces off Jazz's glove and kicks into center.
Now, this ball took off, and I think just really exploded when it hit the ground.
It was a comebacker right by Schlittler, and Jazz has a kick off his glove, and Ernie's on his horse to third. Yeah, just doinked off the right side of his glove. That's a double play ball if he makes the play. And the Blue Jays have him on the corners. And Cam Schlittler, with another great start in this postseason, will be taken out after the error from Jazz. Blue Jays have him on the corners. They'll bring in Devin.
Get more of what you want this season during the Kia Fall.
Welcome back.
Brian McMahon with a Jazz Chisholm instead of a double play to end the inning. Can't get it cleanly.
Jazz
Skips off the lip of the grass there in the center field. So it'll be up to Devin Williams
with an
to
error
out of this jam and keep it
to put the
2-1.
Blue Jays on the corners here with 1 out in the 7th. Knock Schlittler from this game and bring out Devin.
He's back out there to face George Springer.
And he faces the top of the order, George Springer, who swings and misses at that changeup. It's 0-1.
Springer scored their first run after doubling in the first inning. Knocked in their second run with a sac fly in the 5th.
You know, it's interesting, little things that sometimes my brain picks up, and I think that's a difference.
Still 1 out here in the 7th, a 2-1 Blue Jays lead.
Yesterday, he had the more traditional
0-1 delivery.
glove.
Swing and a miss again.
Jeff's devilish.
Change up.
There's the glove.
Springer in an 0-2 deficit.
That's the reason, but that's yesterday's glove. Same model, different color.
Payoff pitch from Devin to Springer.
The 0-2.
It's a weak ground ball foul.
Having a third
We'll do it again.
Air bender changeup.
Springer 1 for 2. Get a double. Eventually came around to score when Vladdy's single down the line. Knocked him in. And then he hit the go-ahead sac fly in the 5th. Trying to add on here. But behind 0-2. And it's inside. Ball 1, another changeup from Devin. That's all Springer's seen.
Yankees have cooled off the Blue Jays a little bit with runners in scoring position.
Nathan Lucas on deck. He's hitless tonight.
Games 12 for 27. Tonight, 1 for the last 7.
1-2 offering. Springer fouls it. Austin could not hang on, so Springer will stay in the box.
Again, easier said than done. When you're going to hit off of a changeup, you still have to protect against the fastball. You've got to wait and think right center. If you try to pull that pitch, you're going to swing over the top.
Another 1-2.
Right to the infield for a possible double play.
Well, Williams would give for one of those here. 1-2.
Springer, another ground ball third base side, which goes foul.
6 pitches off changes.
He's going to choose the battle here.
For this team that now pitches for Detroit, that's thrown 62 changeups in a row. Mr. Canely. So I've seen nobody moves up in the box, nobody changes. So if you have success with one pitch, you can just keep going to it.
1-2 again.
See, that's what he does here.
He struck him out! And a steal, second base for Jimenez. Springer goes down on all changeups. Big strikeout from Devin there. But the Blue Jays now have 2 in scoring position, with Nathan Lucas up to the plate.
For the Yankees season, and what I mean by that is the guy who's on deck you do not want to face, because one of 2 things is going to happen. That means the bases are loaded or 2 runs are already in. Devin Williams knows that.
First pitch to Lucas is high, ball one.
You got the superstar Illuminati active.
That was a fastball. That's the first one he's thrown tonight.
First shot here after 10 years in the minor leagues. Can he be the latest Blue Jay to deliver in the clutch? On a 1-0 from Devin Williams.
Lucas lines one over the head of Volpe into left center. Base hit, scores one. Here comes the second run. The throw's cut off. Nathan Lucas, a 2-run single with 2 outs in the 7th. Makes it 4-1 Blue Jays. A big hit from Nathan Lucas. His first hit of the night comes at the biggest possible spot.
Did it, right? They got the big hit with 2 outs. And just as soon as you knew that that at-bat was going to be so huge for the Yankees' chances, not saying they can't come back.
Now here's Vladdy. Vladdy taps one foul. It's 0-1.
Nathan Lucas went from Cleveland to Tampa Bay, then Toronto, this close to quitting. On multiple occasions. His daughter was born a couple years ago. He was still grinding away in the minor leagues. Made it to the majors 2 years ago for a handful of games. Okay, finally I've made it. I'm here. But then he missed almost all of last year with a thumb injury. So
Outside, changeup.
shots.
Count
The
even.
season as their 4th outfielder. Injuries across the table gave him a bigger chance. And he's taken advantage of it. He said it was a dream come true just getting in that bat in the postseason game the other day in Toronto. Where does this fall? Where does this
1-1 delivery.
in his baseball life?
Vladdy lines one to right, but it's going to go foul.
Strike 2 on Guerrero.
We showed
1 and
that
2.
shot of the 2 talking right there that they're going over a million scenarios, right? This is they want to lead late, and how are they going to script the lead late in a perfect world? We talked about
Payoff pitch from Devin to Vladdy.
They're discussing all of them right now.
Still have a couple of their top arms available down there, but do they go for a kill shot? Do they think about Savage or Gosman?
Throw to first. Lucas slides in safely.
The bottom line is the Yankees have 2 hits. And the
38
Blue Jays
on
have
38
9.
there.
That's led to the 4 runs.
And if the score doesn't change, ultimately that
Little up in the Blue Jays bullpen. 1-2 to Vladdy. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. Counts evened up at 2 apiece.
It's been a series of runs, but when you pick it all apart, you look in the rear view, this Blue Jays offense, 33 runs in 4 games. Williams
2-2 offering.
with a 2-2.
Inside. Full count on Vladdy. Devin misses with a changeup.
Even as outs. -1. Have been good swings. Can't get a
2
hit.
outs. Lucas on first. Full count delivery from Devin to Vladdy.
He has. There goes Lucas and a payoff.
He walked him. Changeup runs below the zone. And there's 2 on with 2 out for the Blue Jays here in the 7th. And they want to start another 2-out rally. What does Aaron Boone do here?
Foresight, powered by Google Cloud.
Looks like they're going to roll with Devin still.
Addison Barger comes to the plate. Give him a 48% chance to get a 4-hit game here.
Here's Addison. He's 3 for 3 tonight,
That's high and specific.
but he's heading back to the dugout. Mound visit for the
You got
Yankees.
the under on that?
Oh, yeah.
We get a quick word from Corona. The Devin Williams struck out George Springer, but hit from Lucas. And the walk for Guerrero. You look back to the way their season ended last year. The Judge error that opened the door for the 5-run Dodger comeback here in Game 4. Chisholm's error.
Doval is warming up in the Yankees bullpen.
We're on the lead to 4-1. Camilo Doval gets ready. Addison Barger trying to really break it open.
A double and 2 singles for Addison tonight. First pitch. Outside, ball 1.
40 two-strike pitches tonight against the Blue Jays. 3 Ks. That is the story of an offensive philosophy.
1-0 offering. Swing and a miss. Change up in the zone. Addison swings around it. 1-1.
If it stayed there, 10 strikeouts total in the 3 wins in this series. Two on, 2 out.
1-1 delivery.
The 1-1 pitch.
Addison takes high. Ball 2. Just above the zone.
What the bullpen does has made the difference for the Yankees in this postseason. In the 3 wins, they've not given up a single run. In the 3 losses, 17.
2-1 delivery. Addison with a fly ball foul left side. 2-2.
The Jays touching the Yankees bullpen. Can the Yankees figure out the Jays run in this bullpen game? Running out of time in this game and in their season.
Payoff pitch from Devin to Addison.
2-2 pitch.
Foul. We'll do it again.
We got to check on the record for most 3-hit games by players.
Down in the dirt. Full count on Addison.
Multiple guys that are looking to get their 4th hit.
A walk loads the bases.
Ernie Clement feels like he's fallen out of bed with 3 hits already. 2 more of them today. 2 of the 4 runs scored.
See how I did that on air to get Rick to
Yeah.
Full count delivery from Devin to Addison. 2 outs in the 7th. Fouled off himself. Addison choosing the battle here.
I mean, 18 runs on 30 hits is pretty darn good too, but 33 runs on 47 hits off the charts. Top hit collecting team in baseball during the regular season. That's been amplified. In this division series, they've got the power in addition. Now the 3-2 pitch to Addison Barger.
Lifted into left. Bellinger's there, and that'll end the inning. The Blue Jays put up 2 after Jazz's error. Nathan Lucas knocks one over Volpe for a 2-run single. And a 4-1 Blue Jays lead as Eminence Front by the Who plays. We'll be right back from Yankee Stadium.
Cancer isn't me. It's something I treat.
Bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays lead 4-1 in this bullpen game. Trying to eliminate the Yankees at their house.
Here in the Bronx, the Blue Jays have a 4-1 lead, trying to withstand this Yankees push.
New pitcher again for the Blue Jays.
Series. We know that it's going to take 5 games to decide the other division series. The Tigers, who were down 3-0, which felt like a mountain for them to climb, show up with 9 runs. So where in the world did that come from? They forced Game 5, and you know who they've got going to the 5th game? Terrence Scooble's going to go for the Tigers, trying to get them back in the championship series. The Mariners that close to making their first trip in a quarter century.
You know what I've learned about this year? Expect the unexpected.
Yeah,
just when you think things are going one way, then you get these twists. But yeah, Scuba going, he's unbelievable. He's must-see TV. If it wasn't such a long flight, we didn't have anything to do. I might just find myself going.
Yeah, it's going to be an off day for us regardless, just whether we're on our way to Toronto or just killing time until the championship series. Let's go. Let's hop on a plane and go to Seattle. It's a nice hop, skip, and a jump.
Nathan Lucas, after the big hit, now plays it right.
From left,
He replaces Santander. Miles Straw now to left.
Is strengthened in the defense. The Yankees still have a few shots here.
Brendan Little
Brendan Little
is the man
is on the pitch.
who will pitch the 7th.
And the way this is lined up, you don't know if it's going to go to script, but this has had to have been pretty darn close to what you would draw up if you were John Schneider.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we talked about what they did before, and they had a similar game where they went 18 up and 18 down, and That's pretty close to what they almost got, giving up 1 run and only 2
Here's
hits.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt, Wells, Volpe.
First pitch.
Who's first pitch?
Goldschmidt takes one in the dirt. 1-0.
And again, just to reiterate, on paper this all makes sense, right? Harder to hit.
Goldschmidt 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch in the second
Every
inning.
single person that comes in has to be on their game. They have to be. There's no hiccups. You can't say, oh, he started slow. You got to be right out of the gate good.
1-0 offering. Inside. 2-0 on Goldschmidt.
Just scoreless inning in the first game of this series. Gave up a run yesterday.
Blue Jays already have a man warming up in the bullpen. It's
Now it's Braden Fisher.
Braden
getting
Fisher.
loose.
2-0 offering.
2-0.
In there for strike 1.
This is where the tensions on each side exist.
Little notches one back in the count with a cutter.
Knowing they're 9 outs away from moving on. Obviously, for New York, they got to get runners on and get some scoring pretty soon, or their season's over.
Inside again. Ball 3.
There have been a few times where it seemed like hope was over for the Yankees, whether that was when it came to the division and then they rallied, took it right down to the last day, whether it seemed like the wild card round was going to end like that, losing the first game to the Red Sox.
3-1 delivery. He walked him. Leadoff walk by Paul Goldschmidt. And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good, especially in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
he said his heart rate was okay because it's just game management stuff, but it was the situation he found himself in, like, not ideal, right? Down 6-1.
But his team rallied. They've shown a lot.
Here's the catcher, Austin.
Throughout this year. Leadoff man aboard.
Austin with a big swing and a miss and a curve below the zone. It's 0-1.
Swing and miss curveballs in the league this year. First time the Yankees have had the leadoff man on since the 4th.
That spiked. It nearly gets away.
They had just 2 hits.
1-1.
Just watching Volpe on the outlet swing 3 weighted bats. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, he's going to feel like a toothpick when he gets up there.
1-1 delivery.
Austin Wells.
Outside. 2 balls and a strike on Austin.
3.
Two an offering. Fly ball. Deep center. Dolan at the track. Catch made. 1 out. A long fly out for Austin.
1 out in the 7th.
Goldie goes back to first.
Park, obviously pulling the ball here is so much easier, but the pitch was out in the way and made a great swing.
Pete Walker's out for a visit.
Mound visit for the Blue Jays. Inning-ending double play ball in effect now for the Blue Jays as Volpe comes to the plate.
Volpe coming to the plate. Running out of chances to figure it out. He's 0 for 2 with 2 more Ks today. Little was a first-round draft pick to the Chicago Cubs back in 2017. Made it to the majors with the Cubs, and in his debut, gave up 3 runs in 1 inning. You're thinking, okay, can't wait to get back out there, make up for that. He wouldn't pitch in another big league game for 2 years. That was with the Blue Jays last year. He was okay, but he was excellent and their most used guy this year.
First pitch to Volpe. He's square into bunt and takes the ball high. Volpe struck out twice tonight.
Down 3.
Addison and Vladdy, the corner infielders, in. 1-0 delivery. Volpe watches strike 1 go by him. A cutter right down the pipe at 94.
2 home runs during the regular season, one of them here in the postseason.
One delivery. That's called. Strike 2 on the borderline.
That was his first time out. Left him disgruntled with Tony Randazzo.
Could have went either way, and it goes the Blue Jays' way.
Next year is going to be there's an assistant coach giving some lessons from the crowd.
Here's how you do it. You swing the bat, I believe is the message.
1-2 offering. Payoff pitch. Lil the Volpe. Got him! Curveball in the dirt. Big strikeout. 2 outs in the 7th.
Tremendous breaking ball. This ball starts up to where it looked like it might be a fastball, and that is so much depth to that break.
Yankees' only run in this game came off a Ryan McMahon home run, and Air Boom's going to pinch hit for McMahon.
Pinch hit for Ryan McMahon. It's Ahmed Rosario who will pinch hit for him.
That's been his main role since coming to the Yankees.
So Rosario will play third the rest of the way.
Well, if they don't get a 2-out rally here, all eyes are going to be on the 8th inning, top of the lineup.
First pitch is a strike at the knees. Cutter. 0-1.
We'll see who that'll be for the Blue Jays. They've got Jeff Hoffman and Braden Fisher both left. And Trey Savage, they decided to go that route. Kevin Gausman.
1 offering. Rosario hits up the middle. Base hit in the center. That'll bring the tying run to the plate in Trent Grisham here in the bottom of the 7th. Yankees order flips over to the top. A big hit with 2 outs by Ahmed Rosario.
Knows who's on deck. It's super important pitch selections, and super important he gets Grisham out, because just like I said in the last inning, facing Guerrero means either bases loaded or run in. Same thing here. You're either going to face Judge with the bases loaded or a run or 2 or 3 already in.
Lefty, lefty. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. First pitch. Spike that gets away from Kirk. And everyone stays where they are. One 0. Oh, hit off Kirk's mask.
Grisham.
1-0 delivery. Strike 1. Cutter in the zone.
6 different pitchers used by the Blue Jays tonight. Trying to bullpen their way to the championship series. The Yankees have 1 comeback left in them.
1-1 delivery.
The 1-1 pitch.
Grisham with a fly ball left side. It's a pop-up. Jimenez is calling for it in foul territory. He's got it and dives into the turf. And the Blue Jays get out of the threat. We'll go to the 8th. 4-1. Still our score. 8th inning. 4-1 lead for the Blue Jays. Looking to tack on some more. Camilo Doval is the new pitcher here for New York.
Who has emerged as the weapon the Yankees thought they were trading for when they got him with the Giants, but better late than never. Alejandro Kirk leads.
Alejandro Kirk takes a slider in there for strike 1.
You know what? There's a lot of things I'm going to forget in life.
Most of what I've told you.
No, I will never forget. He has 24.
Rosario stays in after.
Rosario now at third. After pinch hitting for McMahon, Kirk takes a cutter up and out. 1-1.
For the Yankees, top of the order.
Blue Jays catcher hitless tonight. Foul out, line out, and a fly out.
And it looks like it's going to be Braden Fisher going for the Blue Jays.
1-1 delivery. Inside. 2 balls, a strike on Kirk.
top leverage right
Camilo
hand,
can't
arms
land
left.
a
It's not
slider.
gonna be Tommy Nance, and it's not going to be Justin Brule. Wild card in this whole thing is Trey Savage. We have not seen him.
2-1 delivery. Kirk grounds one, past Rosario down the line for a base hit. That'll roll all the way in the corner off the wall. Alejandro Kirk with a double to lead off the 8th.
And they can hardly watch as the defense continues to show cracks here. It's not hit particularly.
That one was low, and he busted it down the line past the diving Rosario to get a double.
Hard not to wonder if McMahon can get his glove on that. And the one thing Kirk doesn't do well is run fast. But instead, it's a leadoff double. And it's Dalton.
Here's Dalton. And that's outside. Cutter. 1-0. 2 flyouts and a ground into a double play for Dalton tonight.
As you're talking about, do you use your Savage, do you use Gosman? You think about Game 5. You also, you're confident you're locking it down here. You'd hate to...
1-0 delivery. Dalton with a high drive to right. Judge at the track. He's got it. Kirk's digging for third. He'll get there standing up. 1 out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with this tremendous speed.
A big flyout force from Dalton from Camilo. 1 out. That was a big voice crack. Oh my God.
A situation like this,
Woo!
the
Man.
they found a way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
just, it's classic how you win.
Miles Straw on the plate now.
I mean, I know homers are king. I get it. Homers are always going to be king, but strikeouts are the equalizer. And so you're going to have to hit a lot of home runs if you strike out a lot to win baseball games. And we've seen in regular season, you can have a ton of home runs like the Yankees do and swing and miss a lot and it come up short. So
Straw takes a strike. 0-1.
contact, for me, at the right time.
The ball fires in the
Whatever
cutter.
manager will preach. Contact at the right time helps win baseball games.
Jays of Open helps win championships. Miles Straw, his first at-bat of the game, came on for his defense.
Swing and a miss. Duvall gets Straw to chase a slider outside, and he's in an 0-2 situation. This will take away an insurance sack fly
Minefield of
if Straw strikes out. The Yankees infield is in.
Schneider has pushed all the right buttons for the Jays.
Payoff pitch. Straw limps it to right. That'll be down for a hit, and that'll score Alejandro Kirk. Miles Straw with an RBI bloop single. It's 5-1 Blue Jays in the 8th.
This is not a swing you're going to teach like, oh, this is how you hit a baseball. This is a swing of how you put a ball in play. He just is.
What a hit by Miles Straw. Off the end of the bat, and because the Yankees infield is in, Aaron Judge can't get there in time, and neither can Paul Goldschmidt or Jazz.
And
It scores Alejandro Kirk, and it adds another run to Toronto's lead. Here's Ernie Clement. And a throw to first. Straw sides in safely.
So the guy the Yankees bring in for offense doesn't make the play on defense. The guy the Jays bring in for defense contributes for the offense.
Whoa! Ernie gets plunked.
Clement gets hit by 96. Everybody's saying calm down, and you can understand why you get hit in the head by 96 or anything but that. Clement will take his base.
Well, he slides.
I think that got him in the back.
Complete command.
I don't think it got him in the head. Let's see. Camilo, it gets away from him. Yeah, it gets him on the top of the back.
Thankfully. This slider just gets away from him and thankfully
off the
hits him
nameplate.
on the shoulder blade and not the back of the neck or the helmet.
Camilo says, my bad. So scared.
Camilo taking blame for that. Ernie not pleased.
I believe he said no fun. It's a family-friendly show.
That'll be the end of Camilo Doval's night. We'll be right back. Blue Jays now in front 5-1. Welcome back. Top of the 8th, and David Bednar's in with 2 on and 1 out, and the Blue Jays now leading 5-1. Straw at second, Clement at first. Or Clement at first. And Jimenez takes the ball outside, a splitter. 1-0. Jimenez out of the 9th spot, singled in the 5th. Scored a run when Springer knocked in the go-ahead sac fly and stole a base.
Have together reached each of the last 5 times.
1-0 delivery. Jimenez ropes one right to Volpe. Second for 1. First! Jimenez beats it.
Jimenez flying up that line. Good pick by Gold.
Blue Jays have him on the corners.
Think of it this way.
Ernie out at second.
You got 2 fighters going at it.
Good stop there by Volpe.
You jab and the other one's looking for the
And now Bednar
the Jays just
can get out of this jam without giving up another run.
To try to knock you out in the first round, and eventually it just wears you out. And that's what they've done all year. And you match what they can do in the bullpen if they
At
had
the top of the order coming up, here's George Springer.
Starting rotation was really, really good for a while until some guys got hurt.
Springer with 2 away.
Springer takes the ball outside, a curveball. 1-0.
In a fight, they're looking for the
A double in the first, the go-ahead sac fly in the 5th, a run scored,
And when you get it,
and an RBI.
Yeah,
there's some swinging and missing. That's exactly right, figuratively and literally.
1-0 delivery. Down. 2 balls and no strikes on Springer.
In this series, you mentioned how good they were with runners in scoring position. But again,
Hitters count for Springer.
it makes you say, you see a night like this, after the offense explodes the last 2 days, 1 run on 3 hits, and those old
2-0 offering.
show up again.
Springer watches a curveball drop in the zone from Bednar. Strike 1. David Bednar notches one back in the count.
Chisholm's there, open the door for 2. The Yankees have had chances the last 2 innings, but have stranded 2 in both of them.
Braden Fisher warming up as well as Jeff Hoffman. 2-1 delivery.
Here's a 2-1 from Bednar.
Swing and a foul into the glove. Curveball outside and Springer goes after it. It's 2-2. Big strikeout possibility right here for David Bednar. Everyone in this building knows they need it, and everyone rises to their feet. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the fastball. David Bednar comes in and limits the damage. Blue Jays get 1 on Straw's bloop single. 5-1 Toronto. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the big 99, Aaron Judge, to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Down by 4. Yankees trying to stay alive. New pitcher for the Blue Jays, Braden Fisher. First pitch to Judge is a slider outside, 1-0. Judge is 1 for 2 tonight.
Aaron Judge 2 at bats. This one and 1 more. So that means a deeper
outside and down.
and then the opportunity to come back around.
2-0 on Judge. Fisher's gone curveball outside at both times.
Judge is single and a walk today.
3-0. Whoa.
Randazzo gives him a strike. Fisher pitched yesterday, gave up a run.
I take that back. Curveball, that should have been ball 3. Clearly was ball 3. Was called a strike. And Judge fouls it back. 2-2.
After a regular season, that's probably going to net him a 3rd MVP. He has answered every question that was left to answer in the postseason. He was hitting 500, it still wasn't enough because he didn't have that big moment. But he got that too last night, a signature October moment. Now, where that stands in Yankee lore will depend on if they can complete a comeback here.
2-2 delivery. Touchdown swinging!
First down to the 8.
Fisher gets him on a curveball below the zone. 1 out.
Certainly answered his own October questions, but that's one to really live on, the Yankee legend.
Oh, what the hell?
Certainly answered his own October questions, but that's one to really live on, the Yankee legend.
Of course. This hadn't happened all year. I knew it was coming at some point. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. 1-1 on Belly.
They're falling short.
Fucking shit,
And now they
internet.
face another series of questions.
Pop up to Clement. 2 outs. You gotta be shitting me.
Another offseason of questions, another offseason of frustration if they indeed go on to lose this game.
Of course, they're going to be right there, 27 years in a row, winning.
So Belly pops out to Ernie. 2 outs. Judge also struck out.
Time after time after time, and to have it.
Here's Stanton.
Back down at the end.
And Stanton hit the ground ball through. Base hit to left center. Giancarlo Stanton with a 2-out single.
It's been 16 years now.
And the Yankees have a man on in the 8th.
It was all the hardware. That's an eternity. Yankees have won a third of the American League pennants all time. Nearly a quarter of the World Series ever played. They've won. Not since 2009.
Well, I know all too well when you keep going to the
Here's
postseason,
Jazz.
the narrative grows and it works against you.
Jazz takes a ball outside, a curveball.
And some of
1-0.
You get a pass a little bit. You don't
There's
talk
the general
about it
manager,
because
Brian
it's
Cashman,
there. It's hard
watching
to,
on.
and it's hard to win. And so when they haven't won at the level that it's been expected.
What an offering. Jazz takes a strike at the belt.
And look, I lived it. 14 straight years of winning a division title. We won World Series.
He didn't
There's
like
no
the
doubt
call.
in my mind we should have had more.
Giving his
But
2 cents.
and
1-1.
When you get late into the seasons of postseason,
And that's a strike.
it gets harder and harder.
Curveball in the zone.
When you lose early,
1-2 on Jazz.
about you late. It's the late losing that reminds people, oh, you haven't done this or you haven't done that. And so
Payoff pitch from Fisher to Jazz.
with all that's out there.
1-2 to Jazz. Chisholm.
It's inside. Curveball just missed from Fisher. Count even at 2 apiece.
Chisholm after the go-ahead home run yesterday, 0 for 3 today.
Jazz lifts it, foul.
Reach the seats.
Here comes Addison on a charge, but it's going into the seats.
Got that taken care of by winning championships. They had a 31-year drought. You look at the longest World Series title droughts now by the Yankees, and they're approaching. I mean, other teams have never even thought about it. And so you win a lot, expected a lot, big market. That's what comes with the territory.
And if this ends here,
Another 2-2.
the drought, you think they won the
Fly ball. High to right. Ernie running out. Santander running out. Well, that's not Santander, that's Lucas. But it's into the seats. Ernie crashes into the wall.
Which one is that bad? That ball.
Ragdoll,
We'll do it again.
hockey player in Rochester, New York. And apparently an incredible golfer, too.
Yeah, scratch golfer.
Another 2-2 coming to Chisholm.
Timeout called by Jazz.
Yankees can chip away here with 2 gone. Down to their last 4 outs. He's saying, show me something. Another
2-2 offering. Long wait. Up and outside. Full count on Jazz.
Paul Goldschmidt on deck. The rookie Fisher, Corey tonight in a trade for Kevin Biggio from the Dodgers.
Full count delivery from Fisher to Jazz. Ball far, he walked him. Jazz is on. 2 on in the 8th with 2 outs. A rally brewing for New York.
And it's going to be Ben Rice.
And Ben Rice will pinch hit for Goldschmidt.
John Schneider comes out of the dugout.
John Schneider's going to counter.
There is no other
It's going to be Jeff Hoffman in a big spot. Hoffman goes lefty-lefty against Rice when we come back from this break. 2 outs and 2 on. Big spot in this series.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon.
2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Jeff Hoffman comes in with 2 on, and Ben Rice pinch hitting for Paul Goldschmidt. Biggest pitch, biggest at-bat of the night so far. First pitch. Hoffman fires inside, 1-0. Rice in his career versus Hoffman. A double and a homer. With a couple of RBIs. Throw to second, and Stanton is in safely.
Oh, that would have been awful. That would have emptied the seats.
One offering. Rice swings and misses. Splitter right down the pipe. 1-1. Ooh, out in front.
Hoffman is the 8th pitcher in this bullpen game for the Jays. Fluharty gave up a run in the second.
1-1 delivery. Inside, Kirk blocks.
Wells is on deck.
2 balls and a strike on Rice.
And as the season has gone on for Hoffman, the problem has gone from giving up too many home runs to issuing too many walks as he falls behind here.
If Ben Rice walks, Austin's up as the game tying run. 2-1 delivery. Way outside, ball 3.
Closing on a series. It's never easy if you haven't done it. These are all things that go through their minds when they're on the brink. It's not like they're on the opposite side where if they don't win this game, they lose. They're trying to win this game to move on.
3-1 delivery. A chance to load the bases. Swing and a miss. Fastball inside. It's a full count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. This is the biggest pitch of the night. Rice couldn't connect on the 3-1.
Runners get a head start. Stanton from second. Chisholm from first.
Full count delivery from Hoffman to Rice.
The payoff. Rice.
Fouled back. We'll do it again.
Ben Rice, one of the big surprises for the Yankees this year. 26 home runs in his first full year.
Another 3-2.
2 on, 2 out. Another 3-2 pitch.
Ball 4. He walked him. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Austin is the tying run.
Splitter, but never close enough to entice a full swing.
Austin Wells.
Here we go. Tying run at the plate. First pitch. Fly ball. Left field. He's right there. He's got it. Miles Straw. Jeff Hoffman leaves them loaded. And the Blue Jays lead 5-1 going to the ninth.
Any questions?
How did you become the capital?
Ninth inning, Blue Jays lead 5-1. Bednar's in for another inning of work.
We've had opportunities the last few innings to cut into this deficit. They leave 2.
First batter is the man who could be a hero if the Blue Jays win. It's Nathan Lucas.
Coming up here.
Lucas hammers one to right. That is down in the corner off the wall. Judge plays it on a hop, and Nathan Lucas has a leadoff double.
With his second hit of the ball game.
What a night in the clutch for Nathan Lucas.
To get to this pitch, look how flat the bat is. You cannot have a big wind-up swing for the Moons approach. It's just flat and to the ball.
Part of a 12-hit night for the Jays.
Here's Vladdy.
Vlad Jr. has hit the wall.
And a curveball in there for strike one. Bednar drops it in.
Jays offense doing all this, remember, without
Vladdy with an RBI single and a walk.
the best all-around hitter. Although Vlad has made himself look like as good of an all-around hitter as there is in baseball.
Oh, an offering. Swing and a miss.
During the regular year.
Curveball chased by Vladdy, and he's in 0-2
To
hole.
the way. He's going to finish second in the American League in hits by just 3 behind Bobby Witt, even though he missed the last 3 weeks of the season.
Payoff pitch from Bednar to Vladdy. That's down. Ball 1.
Sunday.
Well, he went on a tear in the second half. 370. Helps when the two hottest hitters are on the same team in the second half. Springer and Bichette.
1-2 pitch.
1-2 delivery.
Guerrero.
Vladdy a ground ball. Rosario's got it. Throw to first. 1 out.
And how about with the pitching?
Lucas now
Scherzer really struggled down the
still at
stretch,
second.
did not make the postseason roster. Chris Bassett was a question. He's coming off of a back injury, hasn't pitched since mid-September, but was really good prior to the injury, putting him on the shelf. Do they carry him for a 7-game series? You'd love to have another starting pitching option in there.
Well, for sure they're going to add 1, if not 2. And for this series, you understood why it made sense to only have the 3 starters.
Here's Addison. He's 3 for 4.
A 5-game series that they're trying to turn into a 4-game.
Outside.
Barger, 3 hits.
1-0. Bednar
And we
misses
got
with the
the info for
curveball.
you. And I say we, I mean Rick. 6 3-hit games in this series for the Blue Jays. That is the most the Jays have had in a postseason series.
That's a curveball. It sits at the top of the zone for strike 1.
3-hit performances. They've done this in 4
Count
games.
evened up at 1 apiece.
There's more games in the.
Alejandro Kirk on deck.
Well, whatever team wins this series,
1-1 offering is a strike at the knees.
I should say,
Splitter.
if this series doesn't go 5,
1-2 on Addison.
they are glad what's going on in the other series, because that one is going 5 and using one of the best pitchers in baseball if they're able to continue to win.
1-2 delivery. Payoff pitch. Spike.
Oh, you're talking about the snowballing pressure.
2 balls and 2 strikes now on Addison.
Somewhat of a similar deal from a different angle for the Mariners.
Yeah.
Have never been to the World Series, haven't been to the Championship Series since 2001. That close, had a 3-0 lead today.
2-2 delivery.
Now they got to go back on the face.
He struck him out! Curveball down and in. Addison with a wild swing and a miss. And there's 2 outs after a big strikeout from Bednar.
Put a high ERA on him,
And now here's the man who had a 2-homer game in Game 1, Alejandro Kirk.
Blue Jays 3 outs away from heading back to Toronto and sitting back and enjoying that game with the rest of us. And Toronto will get ready to throw a Championship Series party. Sunday night, Game 1.
Kirk goes after the first pitch and fouls it back. 0-1.
Kenny?
Joe, the thing that impresses me most about the Blue Jays is that for the past few years, they performed below their talent level. They were not the sum of their parts. This year, they exceeded the sum of their parts. They didn't have a great offseason, as it turned out. Scherzer and Jimenez and Santander all were hurt. Jeff
offering.
was solid for most of it, but
Kirk with a check swing foul ball, and he's behind 0-2.
Shane Bieber, Sir Anthony Dominguez, Louis Varland, and all these role players coalesced. They all came together, and their stars performed, and here they are on the verge of the ALCS.
On the verge of last to first to the championship series.
Payoff pitch from Bednar to Kirk, and a timeout call.
And no small thing, home field advantage.
Not with the way that home field advantage works, right? That is someplace. The Rogers Center. And chances are temperature's going to drop enough where the roof will be closed. Beautiful having it open, but
0-2.
when it's closed.
Upstairs, ball one.
When it's open too, but this,
Bednar misses with a fastball.
one ball and 2 strikes on Kirk.
1-2 delivery. Kirk lays off a curveball outside. The count's evened up at 2 apiece.
In a dream scenario, you get the first 3 guys on, and you have Judge come up as the tying run. Nobody warming in the Jays pen. It's going to be Jeff Hoffman.
Another
It's a
2-2.
2-2.
Got him! Curveball chased below the zone. Blue Jays can't knock in another one. And the Yankees will have Volpe, Rosario, and Grisham due up against Hoffman. We'll be right back for the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth. Ernie Clement moves to third. IKF the second.
Showing up that defense a little bit more.
Blue Jays beefing up that defense.
And it's going to be a
3 outs away from going to the ALCS. And Jason Dominguez will pinch hit for Anthony Volpe.
He's going to finish the season with strikeouts in 14 of his last 19 at-bats. Jason Dominguez, the Martian, former top prospect, hitting his first at-bat of the series. First at-bat of the series, first of the postseason for Dominguez. With 257 this year and homered 10 times. Rosario in the top of the order and Grisham to follow here.
First pitch to Jason Dominguez from Jeff Hoffman. Season on the line for the Yankees. Dominguez fouls away the first pitch. 0-1.
That's the one part that changes in this game. Like typically when you're down, you got to see if the pitcher can work himself into trouble, but right away swinging at the first pitch, it's a different philosophy.
Outside, the count's evened up.
Hoffman, the 8th pitcher of this
1-1.
for the Blue Jays. Just a roll call for who's done the work in this bullpen game. Varland to Fluharty to Dominguez to Lauer to Rodriguez to Little to Fisher to Hoffman. And it would be fitting that a team
1-1 offering. Dominguez with a fly ball to right center. That's down for a hit. Bangs off the wall. Dominguez is in with a leadoff double.
Dominguez to open the 9.
That'll get the Yankees faithful going.
Fluharty, the only guy to get touched up for a run. The only run for the Yankees in this game came on Ryan McMahon, solo home run back in the 3rd. Chance after chance for the Yankees, though.
Here's Ahmed Rosario. Got a hit in his first and only at-bat so far. Rosario takes a high slider. 1-0. Judge in the hole.
1-0 pitch.
1-0 offering. Swing and a miss. Slider on the bottom inside corner of the zone. It's 1-1. Fly ball.
To left center field.
Left field. Straw is there. 1 out. Dominguez will stay put. And the Yankees order flips over to the top, and here comes Trent Grisham.
Grisham. Had his best game of the postseason yesterday. Double walk, scored a couple runs, but 0 for 4 today.
Grisham hitless tonight.
Yeah,
2 Ks,
has been
2 outs in foul territory.
postseason for Grisham after the huge regular season that he had. Career year with 34 home runs. In the playoffs, though, 4 for 28. No home runs.
First pitch to Grisham. It's in there. Strike 1. Slider.
Yeah, when you look at his numbers and we talk about the outfield and how unbelievably successful the outfield for the Yankees was on the year, nobody came close. Total homers, average.
0-1 offering. High. Ball 1. Fastball just above the zone. Good eye right there from Grisham.
The Yankees team that had scored 16 runs over the last 12 innings coming into this game for 1 tonight.
1-1 delivery. Outside. 2 balls and a strike on Grisham. He's ahead. Judge on deck. Then Belly. Look at second. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball. Stopped by Vladdy. Hoffman covers and makes the play. Vladdy's throw was behind Hoffman, but he extends to make the play. And the Yankees are down to their final out. And their last chance is Aaron Judge. And look at Vladdy flashing the leather. And Hoffman covers and beats Grisham to the bag.
He can extend the game, obviously.
Ooh, Hoffman barely touched first with his toes. Dominguez the third. Judge the last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Slider at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. He's got a single and an intentional walk tonight.
Won the division for the first time in a decade this year, although down the stretch that was on thin ice. The Yankees kept on coming. And it was
0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Slider outside. Aaron Judge in an 0-2 hole. Yankees down to their final strike. And here we go. This is for the win. Blue Jays looking to send the rival Yankees home. Hoffman fires. And Judge sits on a slider in the dirt. He spits on it. Ball 1. Game extends. Another 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch to Judge.
Fly ball to left. That is off the wall. That'll score a run. Aaron Judge, an RBI single, and it's 5-2 Blue Jays with 2 outs in the ninth.
114 right there. Yeah, this ball left up in the zone.
That was right down the middle. And Judge doing Judge things. Clobbers it to the corner and left. Off the wall, and he's held to a long single after a great throw from Straw. So now Bellinger's up.
26 in this division series.
Bellinger, ground ball. Foul.
Bellinger reaches. They get
0-1.
as the tying run. But it's hard as the Yankees.
Belly's hitless tonight. But if he can get on, Stanton comes up as the tying run.
Bellinger hitless today.
Hoffman not out of the woods yet. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Splitter. That gets a whiff from Belly, and the Yankees again down to their final strike. And here we go again. This is for the win. Hoffman fires. And Belly spits on a splitter in the dirt. Ball 1. Game extends again.
If they can get But Stanton up there. Stanton 3 for 7 against Hoffman. That includes a home run. 5-2. 2 gone in the ninth. Jeff Hoffman trying to finish the job. His 1-2 pitch.
The 1-2. He struck him out! Bellinger chases a splitter outside! And the Blue Jays are going to the American League Championship Series! They win it in 4! And they take out their rival Yankees in Yankee Stadium! Nathan Lucas's 2-run single
The Yankees battle back.
was the kill shot.
This game 4, but the Blue Jays get right back.
And the Blue Jays are going to their first ALCS since they lost to Cleveland in 2016. What a season for these Toronto Blue Jays. What a game. What a series for them. And the Yankees, 28.
Which
We'll have to wait another year.
is a magic number for them for success.
See y'all later. RB out. Peace. The Blue Jays looking really strong.
They just